And regarding the Intel wireless display, you don't have any hardware switch as such. You need to use there is a special icon in my computer or in the programs where you can use the Intel wireless display. Is there in the programs? Here it is. I think it's not visible properly, but here it is inside the programs, the Intel wireless display. You don't have any direct software plug as such. Okay. The backlit keyboard. See how it looks like. Coming back to the display resolution, this is as you can see, I think you have seen the specs. It's 1366 by 768, not like 1600 by 900 as I have mentioned earlier. That's my only gripe when I am getting this laptop, because this is like a pretty ideal laptop regarding weight wise and having the specifications, Sandybridge and all the ports required, USB 3.0, Intel wireless display, backlit keyboard and all fun stuff. The resolution is the only negative factor for it, but actually that's not a big problem, because as you can see here the icons are pretty small. I mean, when I'm trying to use the Windows for the first time, it gave me an option. The default one is the small icons, and see how much space they occupy here. And I doubt if it is 1600 by 900, it's going to be much smaller than this, and it's pretty much unusable at all. Let me show you a Transformers trailer just to show you how it looks. The video looks like. I don't know if this camera will catch the trailer properly as such, but I'll give you a small. As you can see, there is no jerky motion as such for a 720p video, and my old laptop used to stop a lot when viewing a 720p HD video. And in this video you can see the sound. It's not a very good sound for the video itself, but the laptop has a good volume as such. There is not enough deep bass as such, but the volume is very high, but it's more treble based. Bass is very little, so it's up to you to think about that. Thank you for this. And the display is actually anti-glare, so that's why you are not seeing me in this screen of the laptop. Even the lights are on, so that's a good display. That's one of the best factors for this laptop, anti-glare. People ask me about the heat and the noise, fan noise. Actually there is pretty less. I mean, the heat is I can't find any heat at all on this laptop. My ThinkPad runs very hot actually, but this one doesn't have that much. This doesn't have that much heat at all, so that's a good point, a good thing. And but the fan noise is pretty audible in all scenarios actually. See, I just started the system from hibernate, and you can listen the voice. I think you heard it. So the fan noise is always audible. So think about like browsing with multiple programs opened at once. Then it might be a little bit more heavier noise. I don't mind that much unless I connect my home theater to this laptop. But I might one day. But when you connect the home theater, you better switch off the mic. Then you shouldn't hear that at all. Okay. As of now, my hard disk size is 320 GB, 5400 RPM. But I'm planning to purchase an SSD for this laptop, and then you won't see much performance lag at all. Let's see how it opens a browser. I just clicked on it right now, and it's taking roughly see couple of seconds. But I guess if you use an SSD, this won't be a problem. And by the way, this is IE9, so it's really good. See, there is a lot of real estate even for a 1366 by 768, so I don't think people really worry that much about that resolution, because I won't be comfortable with very smaller text. If it is more smaller than this, like using 1600 by 900, I mean, resolution is always good, but nowadays, and now I'm feeling like okay, that's not a big deal. And so I think the best thing which you can do is try to use an SSD, and I think it's going to increase the performance of the system massively, really. Coming to the battery life, as you can see right now, there is 25% remaining. I think it's not visible properly, and it shows like 1 hour 10 minutes. That is not always true. It keeps on changing, but as I can see, the whole battery life like roughly standing at 6 hours with my general use, and always the Wi-Fi will be on. But when you start using this discrete graphics card, that battery life goes down like heavily. But on the performance side of the graphics, I don't see much difference between using Intel HD integrated graphics and the discrete AMD graphics. So I'm guessing like I pretty much won't use this button at all, because I'm not into gaming. The only reason I thought I might use this button is for HD movies, 1080p, and I watched some of the movies with the Intel HD graphics, and I find them very good. And when I switched on to the speed mode, it didn't really change much of my